Hello world, Way of Time here, bringing to you a new series that I am doing. Now, you may be wondering what I am doing in this test world with a bunch of creepers. Well, you have to wonder, wait a second, which creepers? So, this is a 1.6 instance, and I currently have a bunch of stuff on my bar. And no, I am not doing a survival let's play in this area. Now, you may have noticed that there's some stupid blocks over there, and well, that's my very first attempt at trying to make a block. It's shiny. So, what I have been doing lately is I've been modding, trying to get well as many unique things as I possibly can in my new mod, which the working title is called Alchemical Wizardry, but what I am thinking of calling it is Blood Magic. Alchemical Wizardry at its finest. So let's actually do a little spotlight on this bit of stuff. So there's a bunch of stuff in my inventory currently that you don't need to worry about. We will get to that later. This is only some of the stuff that we are going to focus on. So one of the first things that you're going to want to do whenever you start an alchemical wizardry thing is you're going to want to, when you get all the requisite materials, break some glass. And this is going to give you some glass shards. If you're wondering what the heck is with this texture, let's just say I suck at textures. There is no other way to describe it. I just absolutely suck at textures. But it doesn't matter too much because well, my texturing is not going to be what we're going to focus on right now. I'll eventually, well, maybe brush up on it. Needless to say, my textures kind of suck sometimes. But anyway, so you have some glass shards, and you're probably wondering what the heck do I do with these? Then you'll realize the mod's name is Blood Magic. So all you have to do is, preferably not on your wrist, right click. And what this will do is take a full heart of your health and give you instead a bloodied shard. So this is going to be your main method of getting bloodied shards in the beginning. Eventually there's going to be future methods on how to make these. But currently just bloody stuff up. You got it. And kids, really, don't try this at home. Okay, so now with these bloody shards, what you're going to want to do is take a diamond, put a little wool pad, and imbue the shards onto the diamond. This will give you a weak blood orb, and its purpose is to store all of your life essence, which is going to be called LP. It can be changed to LE in the future, but currently I'm going to stick with LP until, well, it's life points. As we'll get that out on the up and up. Now, you gotta be careful of one thing. With these glass shards, they are dangerous. So if you were to spam right click, you can die while you are using these. And, well, honestly, that's not a good thing. All of these items will kill you if you are not careful. And for some reason, I did not get the stuff dropped on death. I'm going to fix that bug because it obviously is a bug. But anyways, let's change our game mode to 1, get some of the items, and what we're going to first start with is the energy sword. The energy sword, let's just change our game mode back. The energy sword takes your life points that you have. It'll either take it from a blood orb or directly from you and deal 10 points of damage. So enough to kill this sheep. Now, I don't have a blood orb in my inventory. In fact, let's change that temporarily. I'm going to grab 1 blood orb, a full one, right here. And you may notice that the subtext has LP of 1,000. Now if we hit, we kill the sheep, and now we have 900 LP left. So LP is a very essential essence that you are going to need to have, and it is going to be the main fueling point of this mod. Now, if you were to spawn a tougher enemy, say let's get, for reference, a bunch of spiders, change our game mode back and set ourselves to normal, let's just go whack him, and it'll take 2 hits, and he's going to hit me. Now I'll hit him again, and etc. So let's put our weak blood orb away temporarily, and see what happens if we were to spawn the spider again, and make sure he doesn't attack us. Bam! We hit him twice, the spider did a heart of damage, and we took 2 additional ticks of damage because the sword, because there was no blood orb in the vicinity, decided to take it from your life instead. So you can't just wave around your sword without any sort of consequences. This sword is very powerful, and it's only a tier 1 item, but anyways, so now you have a weak blood orb that is slightly damaged, and you may have saw that when you craft them, you only have, well, you only have this. You have 0 LP. So what you need to do to refill it is, well, you get it. You really got it. You have to refill it with your blood. So just simply right click with the item, and it'll take half a heart of your health per tick of damage. So let's actually go back in, grab a few munchies. I think cookies will be a lovely addition to our diet. Just grab them, and if you want to play with this stuff in creative, you can. It's set so that it doesn't require any sort of energy while you are in creative. Speaking about creative, let's go for the next weapon that we have, which is called the Energy Blaster. The Energy Blaster currently needs a bit of tweaking. I'm testing with the new modes, but let's put it on mode 3, which has 27 damage. Now this is a lot of damage, and when we shoot, it really explodes. And if you check, it took 250 LP, so equivalent of 2.5 HP. And now you may know that 1 heart is 2 HP, so if you didn't know that, you are now informed. And we can shoot, and we can shoot, and we can shoot some more. Now it doesn't actually take it when it hits the entity, so if you just fire randomly, it's going to take it directly from your health, which is not exactly the best thing for it to do, so you have to be wary about that. But anyways, as we were, so that is the Energy Blaster. But what if you don't really want to do any of this energy blasting stuff? What if instead you want to just take your darn ore, say you got a lot of gold ore and you don't want to really do anything bad with it, but you just want to smelt it. Then you realize that you don't have any coal and you need to get some more or something, but that's where this lava crystal comes into play. It's not going to look like this when it's done. Let's put it in here. As you see, it stores 1000 LP, and if we put our gold ore here, it'll take 10 LP, so a tenth of an HP, and do 1 smelting operation. So we can take this out, and it'll finish the smelting operation. We can keep it in, and it'll continually fill it up and smelt. And we can just go away, have it smelt, and come back another day, and it will be perfect. So to refill this, you have 2 methods. You can either, well, you have to get out of creative for this to work, and we do kind of need to refill our HP. Thank you. Maybe I should get some HP regeneration. Anyways, so simply right click and it'll fill it up from your weak blood orb, and then you can fill that up manually. If you do not have a blood orb, it'll take it directly from your health like the other ones. And let's turn it to daytime. We don't have any eye yet in this 1 point. Wow, did food really drop that much, or does actually it might getting damage might actually cause some harm to your hunger. If that's the case, I'm gonna have to look that up. Anyways, let's fill our blood orb again and get the next, oops, let's get the next set of items that we're going to want to test just a tad. These are the final 3 items, and they are the most important items that you're going to use in your everyday mining use. They are the sigils. Currently there's no crafting recipe, but I do have a bunch of those planned. Oh my gosh, cookies. Guess there's, I don't know. Anyways, so we have the base 2 sigils. We have the water sigil and the lava sigil. What these do is, let's get a better food source than this, because I honestly have no idea. They must have tweaked something, honestly. There's no way it would be taking this much by just idling. So let's just eat our bread, then be done with it. Okay, so we have the water sigil and we have the lava sigil. If we place the water sigil down, like so, check the blood orb, we can place a water source block. And you may have noticed it takes 100 LP for this to happen. Now, if you don't have the weak blood orb, it'll take it from its reservoirs of LP, and all you have to do is shift right click and get all of the, well, basically refill it using your health. Now, there's the lava sigil, which it's a bit more destructive and expensive because of it. So, if we right click with the lava sigil, it places a bit of lava, and you may have noticed it took 1,000 LP for this to work. And it doesn't have that big of a buffer area. It only has 2,000 LP, and then it's going to damage you. It's going to really sting if you mess this up. Anyways, that's pretty much what I have currently, but there's also a bunch of other stuff that I have in development, and this is going to be quite different from all the other mods that you currently have. I know that it's pretty much the job of a modder to say that, but I haven't seen any sort of blood magic mod currently out there, so I hope you enjoy. Well, that's all the time you have for this episode of, oh my goodness, let's just say blood magic. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and tune in for more episodes. WayofTime here, signing off in a Steve skin. Hello guys. Have a wonderful day.